Happy holidays, everybody. This is Forgo, and today we're going to be trying to do a stage 39 against Null with Black Dwarf, an insane character. Now, the thing about Black Dwarf is he's a physical attacking character, and on my account, on my cards, I've always had more energy attack than physical attack. But some of you may have remembered whenever I changed my cards, I ended up going from 19% Pierce to 25%. I lost a lot of physical attack. Right now, I have around 87% physical attack. I'm sorry, 77% physical attack. 77% isn't bad, right? But you really want as much as possible. But when it comes to my energy attack, I mean, now you're looking at, what, 106 plus another 20%, 126% energy attack. So my energy attacking characters that are about as strong as Cole or Black Dwarf, I'm sorry, are doing better because they just have more energy attack. So to try to make up the difference for Black Dwarf, I've slapped a mighty CTP of energy with an increase all basic attack by 20%. So this is going to jack his physical attack from 77% to 97%. But is it enough? Well, other than that, my build's pretty normal. I mean, I do have almost 40,000 physical attack now with the mighty CTP of energy. All of his stats are maxed out. And with his Urus, I do have physical attack, mythic physical attack Urus, but he has no Odin's blessings. And I really think that I need to slap some on him. I'm getting to the point now, whenever you get to stage 39, even with 25% Pierce, you're going to find that you're really going to start having to up the ante. You're going to be needing to put Odin's blessings on your characters, maybe. You're going to need to have, mighty CTPs of judgment, mighty CTPs of energy, mighty CTP of destruction, whatever it may be, or brilliance, to really kind of push the level even higher, right? Because stage 39, guys, honestly, even for my, Black Order characters, it's very, very difficult. Doom's really the only one that kind of can plow through it if you have a really good run with a regular CTP of energy. It's not to say that the other characters can't do it. I mean, Black Dwarf here, he can do it. Super Giant, she can do it. But it's not the easiest thing for them, as I'll show you guys today with Black Dwarf. I actually had a pretty good run with him, and even then, pretty freaking tough. And, the thing about Black Dwarf that's awesome is, obviously, he's got the awesome, awakened skill. But the thing that's nice is he has native immunity, guard break, and stun immunity. So a lot of times when the spears are coming at him, he doesn't get stunned. That is freaking nice, man. That really, really helps his survivability. But a weakness he has is he has no super armor. So whenever the tornadoes hit him, even whenever you're doing your third skill, you may have immunity to guard break, but when you're doing your third skill, and those tornadoes hit you, it takes you out of the skill. You can continuously do the third skill, but whenever them tornadoes hit you, it takes you right out of it. So you end up losing a lot of damage when those things are out. And then of course you got the accumulation here, and the ignore target dodge rate is insanely good by 40%. And with Proxima's leadership, you just have 85% ignore dodge at all times. And whenever it gets to from stage 35 to stage 39, and you can only use supervillains against Null, there are no ignore dodge strikers, none. So you got to get your ignore dodge, whether it's from your CTPs of energy, or whether it's from your obelisk, or from the leadership like Proxima, and so on and so on and so on, which is why I hope one day they give Black Cat an awakened skill tier 3, because her having that 35% extra ignore dodge would help a lot on top of the 65% increase of all attack. If I had Black Cat's leadership against Null with Cole, I guarantee this would be way easier. And I could do it with the amount of physical attack I have in my cards and the mighty CTP of energy. And then this, the immunity to stun, the guard break is really awesome. The decreased damage received from reflective effects is nice for PvP. And then, of course, his leadership. He's got a fully awakened Power Ranger all set. He's got a really good build. He's got a mythic uniform. So, I mean, he's set up pretty freaking nice. I don't have all the uniform options. That's something that is hurting me. This second option with Beast here would actually give me more physical attack, and that would help a lot, but I'm not buying that uniform. Ain't no way. Don't need it. He doesn't even have a tier 3 awakened skill, so I'm not queuing it up. It would help, but I'm not going to queue it up. Maybe if I would have changed this to all attack instead of that little bit of critical rate, it would have helped, but this uniform's only at normal, so it really wouldn't have benefited Black Dwarf all that much. I always want to call him Cole Obsidian because we played with him so long as Cole Obsidian from the in-game movies. So I'll go ahead and bring up that run for you guys so you can watch this here. Now, I played this quite a while, right? And I got, Proxima for the leadership, the ignore target dodge rate, and then of course she's got the critical damage, but Cole's critical damage is already maxed out. And then we got Taskmaster for the damage of supervillains, and Taskmaster does have a CTP of insight on him. So I got the strongest team possible for the characters that I have as far as supervillains are concerned. And, Black Dwarf, I mean, he can, he takes down like 7 bars with his Awakened skill, which is pretty lit. But I do got to switch back and forth between him and Proxima. And Proxima actually puts in a lot of damage herself. She's got a mighty CTP of energy also on her. She's got an extra 16% all attack. Now, there is an argument to be made, would it be better to have a CTP of energy with the beat down proc giving you that extra pierce? And maybe it would be better than having the all attack. The all attack's always up. You don't have to run around and build up a meter to have the all attack. It's always there. But with the beat down proc, you do get the extra pierce, right? And that is powerful. It's just that with all the Black Order characters like Black Dwarf, the Awakened skill takes up about 2 seconds of your time. Every time you hit that thing, you can literally count in your head. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and 2 seconds are gone. So you lose, 2 seconds of the 5-second proc on the beatdown. So he's really not benefiting as much as what you would like him to. He's still going to benefit because he's still going to get about 3 seconds of that beatdown proc at the very beginning. So I mean, there's an argument for it. I don't know if he'd be better with the beatdown proc or this obelisk. I have no idea which one would be better. I mean, obviously the brilliant would be better. Oh yeah, and anytime, by the way, when you're far away with Black Dwarf, you always want to hit your 1 skill. Use your Awakened skill. If you end up going far away, just hit your 1 skill and immediately cancel into the 5-4 and then hold down the 3rd skill. That way you don't miss your proc, and because if he gets too far away, you can't go into your skills, and it's really annoying. Something really annoying about all the Black Order characters. I mean, I love their Awakened skills, but I hate the fact that you got to really put them in a corner to make sure that they don't get too far back. Because when you do cancel the Awakened skill, I mean, you'll get all the buffs, but you're not getting as much residual damage from it as you'd like. Whenever you're back up against a corner and you're between another opponent and you use your Awakened skill, you're going to get a lot of residual damage from it as you're running through your regular skill. So you actually will do more damage. Now, Proxy here can actually, she does pretty good. Like, she's not as strong as Cole, but she definitely can put in some work as far as her damage. She can do a couple bars at stage 39, which is pretty insane. I mean, she's getting her own self-buffing support to damage the supervillains, but she's also getting the support from Taskmaster, and she still can do 2 bars in her regular rotation. That's pretty lit. I really try to use my Awakened skill as much as possible. I mean, he's got power, man. There is no doubt. But this run, I mean, I spent about an hour trying to do this, and it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. Ooh. And even the stage 9, and even with the heals that Black Dwarf has, man, he can, like it don't matter what character you have, guys, unless they got some insane decreased damage received, they're going to die with getting one. They're going to get one-shotted by Null if he just jumps on top of them. I mean, he'll just kill them instantly. It don't take much, man. He can do the, like, Black Dwarf can take a shot. He can take a shot. He's just tanky boy, and he's got those heals, and that really helps him. But sometimes Null at stage 39 will still one-shot him when he jumps on top of him. It's just, that's honestly the hardest thing about facing these high stages, is that there's really no room for error. Whenever you do make a mistake, you're dead, pretty much. And then tornadoes are so annoying. Honestly, this would be way easier if I didn't have to deal with those tornadoes, because what I end up doing a lot of times is I'll run around a little bit. I don't want to get caught in those things, and I try to place Cole in a position where I can use his Awakened skill. Now, maybe I could have played this a little bit better, and I could have just used my Awakened skill, hit the 1, and just canceled right into the 5-4-3. Maybe that would have been better. I might try that, after I, record this video, to see if that would have been better. But I always like to get that residual damage from the Awakened skill. It's just kind of one of my things. But as you guys can see, he is on pace to do this. I mean, he is. It's a close one, but he is on pace. There, I canceled the Awakened skill, right? And I went straight into his skills. Now, Proxima's tier 3 is actually ready to go. If I attack now, even as tanky as Proxima has with the heals and the extra heal recovery, she will die here. I tried it earlier. She just dies like nothing. And Black Dwarf, the same thing. He just dies. If I get behind him and I have the Awakened skill ready, they just die. So you only have this window right here to really try to lay in some damage. And there, we landed our proc. We got it where it belongs, right? Proxima did, a little over 2 bars of damage with her tier 3. Her tier 3 really doesn't do a lot of damage. It's kind of annoying. And there, Black Dwarf, we got 1, 2. I mean, he did like about 3 bars of damage. And look at this. Look at this. And there you go, guys, right? Like this close. And I know if I would have got a little bit better run, right? I know if I got a little bit better run, he would have done it. But it's not consistent. You know, you got to do this over and over, and you got to make sure you place Black Dwarf in the right positions, and you really got to do that with all the Black Order characters. But oh, it's just so close. So what I'm going to end up doing is probably slapping some Odin's Blessings on the sky to try to make up the difference. And obviously in the future, I'm going to start changing my cards to try to gain some physical attack, because I lost a lot of physical attack previously whenever I changed my cards from 19% Pierce to 25%. And I do have, I mean, I don't have any Odin's Blessings in here. Like, I don't have any Odin's Blessings right here that I can use on Black Dwarf, because all these are just energy attack or HP. But I do have a bunch of them on, say, Mr. Fantastic, right? If I can find Mr. Fantastic here real quick. I mean, I do have quite a few on him, and I don't even use this character, right? The Maker uniform is actually really good, so I don't know if I want to get rid of this or not. Or maybe I could actually try Mr. Fantastic with the Maker uniform to see if he can actually do stage 39. But I only have a CTP of Rage, and that's not really the best obelisk for him when it comes to World Boss. But maybe that's something I can try. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see that. So let me know what y'all think about Black Dwarf almost getting it done. He definitely can. He definitely can do stage 39. But I need a little bit more physical attack, or maybe just a slightly better run with the current build that I have. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See ya.